spoke to Tiffany a couple weeks ago now, and it was a great conversation. She really had a lot to say. And the unfortunate thing is that we have to whittle it down to about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And included in that, we'd like to have sort of your comments on some of the things she said, just to get two sides of the same coin, make it a little bit of a profile of her versus just her talking.
Sounds good.
One of the things that she made really clear in the interview is that she considers herself a vehicle for BDC's mission, and that everything that she does every day, she tries to keep that in mind, and that she's sort of she lives the brand. Do you have any examples of ways that she does that, or times where that's been very evident?
Well, Tiffany's absolutely passionate and enthusiastic, and I think that complements the brand. The other part about Tiffany is that she really enjoys working with others, and not just within her own unit, but seeing how her skills and her learnings can implement BDC as a whole, regardless of who she's working with, clients internal or external.
That's perfect. That complements really well something that she said, one of the clips that we kept, so that's good. Another thing that she says is she likes to kind of challenge the status quo in a way that helps her deliver for her clients. So for her internal clients, and I guess ultimately for BDC's clients. Would you have any examples of that?
Absolutely. With Tiffany, you're going to receive more than you can ever expect. A lot of the time she'll be asked for information. And now with our systems, Clicks, Irish, we can pull a lot of information and data, and you would expect it to be delivered in a chart and then someone could analyze it. But with her, you would be surprised. You'll get more than you expect because she'll give you a graph, she'll have a pivot table created, she'll put her own observations of strengths and opportunities and maybe ideas for BD strategies that can be implemented before she even sends it off to you.
Wow, that's great. Another thing that will go perfectly in there. I guess I've just got one last question then, because one of the things that they wanted to focus on in these videos in the conference is sort of the notion of innovation and of reinvention, and how people sort of continuously reinvent and improve themselves to be able to innovate. Can you speak to that in terms of Tiffany's character and the way she works? In her words, she says that innovation equals agility, so we need to be agile for our clients. Is there anything you can speak to in that sense about her?
Absolutely, Laura. One of the things that makes Tiffany unique, although she does have that enthusiasm and passion, she's committed to learning. And in her role as Business Development Support Officer, she's not required to take any of the e-learning that the consulting managers, that the account managers take. She's taken almost all of it, if not all of it. And not only has she taken it, this is what makes her impactful, because she learns how to apply it. And she can help more of her colleagues by adding greater value than you would anticipate.
Laurie, that's perfect. All of it is perfect, and I don't have any more questions.
Okay, because I could add different examples, like how she worked with an account manager in specific, because that's still very general.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's get it just to have a bit of backup stuff in case, for whatever reason, we can't use what you said, but I love everything you've said to this point. So you can go ahead with a few more examples if you like.
So how did she work with the account manager?
Okay, so she in her current location, she has a colleague. There was recently a CRO, recently promoted to an account manager. The account manager had assessed that the client had a need for consulting, but wasn't quite confident or sure how we could help to service that need. So she coupled up with Tiffany, and Tiffany and this new account manager took a joint call with the client, and Tiffany was able to position how BDC Consulting could address the client's needs, what solutions we could potentially provide, and what value and what impact we could have on the client. As a result, the client signed a project, and as a result, the account manager got her first consulting project, which was a great win and confidence booster for both her and Tiffany.
That's a great story. really good. Listen, I think we've got everything that we need, unless there's anything else you wanted to add.
I just think it's people like Tiffany in our organization, and Tiffany's not the only one by far, but that can-do, innovative, committed approach to learning and application of that learning is what's making it fun to work here.